with Traci Fant.
All right, shout out to Kobe Beats for that hot intro, and welcome to Real Talk with Traci Fant. Today's show is going to be epic. Live in the studio, we have Jason A. Spurgeon, December Rose, Unified Soul Poets, a.k.a. Moody Black and Kimmy the Goddess, Alpheus Anderson, and Delvin Choice. And hey, my co-host, what's up, Julie?
What's up, Tracy?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, how was your weekend?
It was good. It was relaxing. I woke up Saturday morning feeling like I had something to do, and I didn't have nothing to do.
Man, that's the type of Saturdays I like. Now, we're getting ready for our anniversary, so I had a little bit to do yesterday, but it was fun because we went shopping. You know, that's one of my favorite pastimes.
Did you find some good deals?
Yeah, I found a few. We were actually going to Concord Mills, but it was too crowded.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the traffic was back all the way down the highway, and so we just kind of made a detour and just went to Charlotte and went to some stores there. So it was great.
Wow.
You know, my anniversary is actually tomorrow, so, you know, tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow I get spoiled some more.
Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it, you know. So hopefully Jeff is listening. Hope he knows that yesterday's little shopping spree wasn't all.
Right. That was the beginning part.
Exactly. So, hey, you got anything? You got anything special going on in your life?
Nothing right now. Just living life. Ready. Just got to go to work 2 days this week, and then I'm chilling for the rest of the week.
All right, that's what's up. You ready for Christmas?
I guess so. I think I've been good. Hopefully Santa will be good to me.
I hope so. I think he will. So you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, without further ado, let's start the show.
Nah, I just wanted this forever. Guess it's me and you forever. From my pains to my pleasure, things I endeavor, gains I remember, strange I could never settle for another. Studying my past, things I would change, things that would last. First became last. Sometimes I wanna ask, why do you just keep me in the box? To get to the shiny rocks at the top, the diamond you step on, dreams you slip through, the strength you didn't have, I still kept you. I never let you go, never let you down.
All right, that song was Forever by V12, and he's a hot artist in Greenville, South Carolina. He sent me that, and I keep telling you, artists, send me your songs, and I'll put you on. Now, my first guest has started her own clothing line called Queendom Affirmation Apparel. Please welcome the beautiful Miss Jason A. Spurgeon. What's up, Jay?
Hey.
How are you?
I am absolutely wonderful. It's good to be here. Thank you.
Good to have you here. So,
Thank you.
Tell us about your Queendom collection.
Thank you for asking. What it is, because I like everybody to know my mission, I definitely would. And the Queendom Affirmation Apparel line is designed to empower the little girl that is yet to mature into the woman that God has called her to be. And we call that queendomhood. And what that means is that this woman has elected to walk in integrity, in excellent character, and gracefulness. And so that's my movement. My movement right now is to make sure that each woman understands that she's a queen.
Wow, that's what's up. Trey, give her some applause for that. That's what's up. Hey, that sounds great. So, what made you decide to start a clothing line?
What happened was that when I would see women, I would always recognize them as a queen. I would say, "Hey, queen," and it got to the place that when I would see the other women that understood that I said that to them, they would say the same thing to me when they would see me. And one day I was in a beauty supply store, and a young lady said, "Hey, queen," and I said, "Hey." She said it again. I said, "Hey, I was tired. I ain't feel like being bothered." And she said it again. And I looked at her like, "What's up?" And she said, "I was waiting for you to say takes one to know one."
Wow.
And that's exactly how I felt. And I remember being like, oh my goodness, because women had started understanding that that's the way that I acknowledged them. And they looked for me to acknowledge them like so. And so I told her that I was going to put it on a t-shirt. And she said to me, "I'll be the first one to buy one." That's the minister Adrienne Surrett Young. And I thank her for planting that seed in me that day, that it had become a movement that women expected to hear that from me.
Wow, that's big. And you know, support support is needed, especially when you're starting your own clothing line
Right.
or any type of business that you're starting in the community. So I applaud you for that as
Thank
well, and for living out your vision, your
Thank
dream.
you.
So many of us have a vision, and we know what God wants us to do, but
That's right.
we're afraid to take that step.
Absolutely.
So kudos to you for taking that step.
Thank you. And likewise for you, Tracy. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm especially excited to have Miss Sine here. I've been knowing Sine for a while, maybe about 20 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Going on 20 years. And I've seen your transformation, and I'm just so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I've known her for a while as well. We've been at different network events together, and she's prayed over some of the events that I've been at. She's a phenomenal minister as well. I always love to hear her pray and just speak life over people. I think that's very important that she always comes with that big smile and a positive message. And when you're having a cloudy day or just a bad moment, it's always good to have that one person in your life that when you see them, they're going to have something great to say to you and treat you like a queen.
That's right.
So
Thank you.
that's great. So what is your purpose for Queen? And what do you want to see it? What's your vision?
I want it to become, like I said, a movement. I want it to be understood that when women see each other, one of the things that happens sometimes, I'll see women and I'll say, oh my God, you look so beautiful. And they won't even look at me when I say that. And I'll say, hey, Queen, you look so pretty. And then they'll be like, who, me? And I'm like, yeah, you. And what happens is that in our lives, what goes on, each one of us I know have been through something. Everybody don't know everything that you had to go through in order for you to be here.
Exactly.
All they see is the Traci Fant here,
Right.
but they don't know the process. Sometimes they might see you and might not think that you're at your best, but they don't understand. If they knew, they would understand that you've gotten better.
Oh, yeah.
And that's one of the things that I really, really want to encourage people as a whole, not just women, but people as a whole, but specifically, that's my mission, women, to celebrate each other because we've gotten better. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I say, how you doing, girl? I'm blessed and highly favored. That's the thing to say.
Exactly.
But I want to get better, and I want to encourage other people, women particularly, to get better as well.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep. And so many women have issues with their self-esteem. But not only that, a lot of women have issues with just telling another woman that they're beautiful.
Yeah.
You see a woman with some nice shoes on,
Yeah.
you're like, hey, those some bad shoes. I give a female a compliment.
That's right.
Because, I'm like, I want to know where you got them from.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to kick them too.
That's
or
right.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 'cause some women have a different style about them. I know a lot of times when I go out somewhere, like today, I got on my cowboy boots and everything. I'm known for the hats.
And your Santa hat.
Yeah, my Santa hat. Yeah, so I tell everybody this is my Santa pimp hat.
That's right.
You got the leopard print on it. You know what I'm saying? So Santa pimp.
You look like a queen to me.
I feel like a queen.
All right.
I feel like a queen every day.
That's right.
Yes, she is a queen. We should have had that. We should have had that playing in the background. That'd have been tight.
That really would have, right?
Coming to America.
I think he get ready to make it happen.
No, he don't have enough time to find it. Trust me, if he could, he would though. Cause this joker, he's on it, boy.
That's right.
But so how can someone get Queen Apparel?
What they would do right now, listen, Tracy, it has just taken off so quick. I was expecting I ordered 20 shirts at first, and I did my launching at the ladies' night event.
Yeah, that Michelle had.
Right. So I was like, I'm just going to see how this is going to work. I want to come, to get the opportunity out for people who understand it. It's been bananas. I've had women order from Nebraska,
Wow.
Poughkeepsie, the Bronx.
Wait, Poughkeepsie? What is Poughkeepsie?
Poughkeepsie, I thought it was in New York, but it's right past New York. I think it's Missouri.
No, I thought it was New York.
It is New York, Poughkeepsie, New York.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, but I have a girlfriend there that lives in the
Google it,
Bronx. Yeah, Poughkeepsie. Oh, I know it's a nice place. I've never been there, but I did, look at information. I don't know why I want to keep saying Missouri.
That's New
It's
York.
in New York, too. Yes, but I have a girlfriend in the Bronx that turned some people on to it.
Okay.
So as a result of that, what was your question?
Exactly what you're saying.
How can you get it?
How can I get it? How can we get the
And so pretty much what I'm doing right now is Facebook. I do have a website, but I'm still tweaking it some. So my main way of getting it out right now is via Facebook. So if you would inbox me, what I would do, and I customize the t-shirts. Right now I have ones that say, hey, Queen on the front, and it has Queendom on the back, and it says, it takes one to know one. So it's always going to have Queendom on the back, and it takes one to know one. I'm going to have different affirmations. And the affirmation t-shirt line is inspired inspired. Like if you wear one, Tracy, whoever reads it is going to, like right now, I'm telling you, bless you, Queen.
Wow.
Because I have this t-shirt on. So if you wear the t-shirt, whatever affirmation is on it, you're going to be wearing it because you want to affirm another woman that gets the opportunity to read it on you. So right now I'm using the Facebook, like I said, and that's my primary way. I'm on Facebook as J Senay, Senay Spurgeon, Spurgeon, or I have a page now, the Queendom Affirmation page. So you can go to either one of them to order them. I customize them, bling them out. Today I don't have anything on this one. I'm a little, but I do diamonds and just bedazzlement, pearls, whatever you would like. Cut them up, just all kind of customizing. So yeah, whatever it is that you like.
That's what's up. I want mine to be blinged out.
Blinged
You know
out.
what I'm saying? Super bling.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And on the back, I just want all kind of sayings.
Okay.
How many different phrases can I get on one shirt?
Oh God.
I might hit you up for like 3 of them.
See, you can really take us way over.
Bless you,
right?
Queen. It takes one to know.
All that.
Then on the back, you super fly diva.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you. So I hadn't even thought about that. You just mad tags on yours.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Just over empower them.
You know how doggone wear it too. Take a picture and post it on Facebook.
That's right. Thank you so much. I have something with me today. I'll go out and get you one.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah,
that's free
I
list.
should.
Go get her one.
Ooh, I like how you checked me. That was nice too. I'm gonna get you one as well.
That's what's up.
I'm gonna get you one.
So on this show, we give shout outs.
Okay.
Go ahead, give me some of the phenomenal Queendom shout outs.
Okay, right now, I first would like to give a shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus the Christ. I thank him for loving me past me. Do you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
He's been kind to me, and I want to thank him for everything that he's allowing to transpire. I want to give a shout out to my daddy. Thomas Eugene Spurgeon is everything. This man has ignited me to be a queen because he is such a king. I love my daddy. So I wanted to shout him out. I wanted to thank a young lady by the name of Rosetta Spurgeon. That's my sister. But she is really, really going hard with me right now, trying to make sure all of that website stuff, all of that stuff that she thinks I need that I am not interested in, she's making it happen. And so I want to thank her too. I also want to give a shout out to Pastor Terry A. King. He's one of the persons, when I first got started in ministry, he calls me Shay Nay. And he said, Shay Nay, don't you ever change for nobody. You be who you are. God has created you uniquely, and be comfortable with who you are, and I thank him for that.
Well, I know that's right. Well, I thank you.
Thank you.
For introducing us to Queendom.
Thank you.
And I look forward to getting my shirt. You gonna wait and give it to me?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, that's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. Then we gotta take some pictures anyway.
That's
Bobby.
right.
We
That's
gotta
right.
do our
I'm not
thing.
going anywhere.
So hey, stick tight and everybody hang tight. Thank you so much for Jason Nay for being on Real Talk with
Thank
Traci
you for
Fant.
having me.
And that's Real Talk.
I love this.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Look.
All right, so my next guest is a minister at Restoration Center. She's also a poet, spoken word, and she is involved in several ministries throughout the upstate. Please welcome the beautiful Miss December Rose. What's up?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm happy to be here.
Hey, I'm happy to welcome you to the show. Welcome to Real Talk with Traci Fant. As I mentioned, we had dinner together a couple of nights ago. You mentioned several different ministries that you're involved in, you and your husband doing different things. I just wanted you to speak about one of them. You can take your pick, either the rental assistance or whatever you're involved in.
Well, I'm going to speak on that rental assistance one because I know a lot of people are struggling right now. So I want to talk about Certified Strategies International. And what we do is pre-litigation and crisis management services. There's a lot of people in danger of being evicted. There's a lot of people that have been evicted wrongfully and that don't know their rights. There's a lot of people who are getting kicked off of their Section 8 and don't know their rights and don't know that they have been wrongly lost their Section 8. So I want to talk about that. It's important that we know our rights as consumers, that we understand the Tenant Landlord Act, that we understand somebody show up at our door with a 3-day period quit. We don't have to get out in 3 days. There is a process. There's a legal process. And if you are behind, if it's your fault, if it's not your fault, they still need to follow the process. They still need to go through the court. They still need to file the proper paperwork with the magistrate's office and all those things. So it's just very important that people know their rights. There's a lot of people getting put out, children getting put out, don't have anywhere to go, and don't know that they don't have to go anywhere for usually 30 to 60 days. That give you time to get your act together. So you'll have a place to go. So I just want to talk about that. If you need help with that, you can call 323-216-0318 or 864-386-4286. And again, my name is December Rose. My husband's name is Chris. We want to help you if we can. Sometimes we can't. And if we can't, we'll refer you to someone who may be able to help you.
Well, Ms. Rose, let me ask you a question. I know that there's some tenants that are being evicted, I think over there in Summit Place or something like that. And I think from what I heard, some of the tenants were actually paying their rent, but I think the city or something's having issues with the person, the landlord. Now, legally, what can those people, if they're paying their rent, they're up to date on their rent, legally, do they have to get out?
That is a complicated situation because the landlord is not evicting them. The city has something to do with that. I do not know all the details, but I want to say that the city has stepped in and is helping those people find places. I'm praying that that's the case. That's what I heard was the case. In a situation like that where the landlord is kind of out of the picture. He's in the picture because he's a slumlord. So that's why the city is coming in and shutting down that complex. But in a situation like that, you have to obey the laws of the land on that one. That's not really a tenant-landlord situation because the landlord didn't make the decision to do the eviction. But I'm praying and hoping that there's enough common sense to go around in a situation like that where the city won't just put these people out on the street who have been paying their rent faithfully and making something their problem that's not their problem. So hopefully that situation will be worked out.
And I had the pleasure of meeting your husband as well. We've known each other for a while in December, but your husband, I met him and he was telling me also about his passion behind it, and so I definitely want to be able to put him on one day just so he can kind of explain in detail what people need to do for the process, to get involved with the process, so they can know their rights, because it's very important, as you said, that you know your rights. Someone can't just knock on your door and put you out. You have the rights as a citizen to say, there's a process, right?
Yeah, that's right. And real quick, even if you get up to the day that you're supposed to be evicted, it's still not too late. And a lot of times, the other day, my husband rode up to Newberry to help someone file some papers and an appeal on their eviction and stay that eviction. And once you file an appeal, nothing moves. The sheriff could be there helping to put your stuff out. And if you get that appeal filed before they get you moved out, the sheriff had to leave that property and leave you and your stuff in that place until the judge sets a time for you to come to court to work that thing out. Now, that could be a day, that could be 2 days, that could be 10 days. In the instance where my husband helped, it won't be till March where they go to court. Now, here's the thing about it. Because I'm a minister, I believe in handling things the righteous way. So the first thing is try to stay on point with your bills. I have struggled. I have endured an eviction. I have endured a repossession. I'm just keeping it real, okay? We grow and we mature and we do better as we know better. So just do better. But sometimes you can't do any better than what you're doing, and that's understandable. So even when you get up to the last minute and the 11th hour, sometimes even then it's still not too late. So don't be afraid. Call 864-386-4286 or 323-216-0318. It is not too late. And in some instances, if we're way down the road, stuff is on the curb, the door is locked with a padlock on it, somebody can still help you. Let's see how we can get you some help.
That's great. I think, is it okay, Julie? Okay, I'm just checking because I can't hear myself. So, I'm just checking to make sure the listeners can hear the total interview. So I think that people really need to contact you or your husband. Who's the best for them to contact, you or your husband?
My husband is the best one because I do work full time, but he does this full time.
All right, I want him to introduce himself. Just give him the mic right quick.
I'm Chris Jones.
All right, and what do they need to contact you for? If they want more information or whatever, what do they need to do?
Yes, if you are in a crisis situation with landlord-tenant, issue, you can give me a call at 323-216-0318, and I'll be happy to get on the issue and help you with that. Like my wife was saying earlier, we just have a recent example of a young lady we never met before. Someone out of Colombia had never met her before, but through a person in another relationship, they found out that this is what we do and called me from Colombia to meet her so that she could pay the filing fee and I could go in the 12th hour to stop the eviction. Newberry County had not seen this type of technique before, but it's in the law. And so they had to halt everything that day. And they gave the young lady another hearing date for tomorrow, which we'll be there for that. But what happens is that once we file that, it's all under the law. It stayed everything. And so no matter what type of procedure we're having tomorrow, it's just a formality because we know the law very, very well, better than most lawyers.
All right, well, cool. So you'll come back one day
I'll
and
come
talk?
back.
Okay,
Absolutely.
That's what's up.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. We're gonna have him back on to talk
All
about
right.
that in December. Like I said, you're a poet, right? You spoken word.
Yes, right.
You got anything you can spit for us right quick? Is that what they call it? They call it spit.
I can spit a little bit.
All right. Share a little bit of your poetic gift with us.
All right. I was at Redemption this morning and performed this piece for their first and second service. So I'll do some of that. This mic is real hot, so I'm trying not to holler in it too hard, but I'll do a little something. This poem is coming on the heels of Joseph and Mary coming to know that they will be bringing forth the King, our Savior, and their dilemma with that, and having accepted that, this is where that poem starts. And as for Joseph, purpose commanded his heart to take the vow, understanding his part concerning Mary now, whose virtue remains unbreached but not untouched. Not for pleasure, but for passion, destiny clutched her womb and released its DNA. Divine nature appointed to reign over the house of Jacob forever, to introduce Jesus as Jehovah's endeavor, to reconcile faith, to implement grace, to reinstate eternity as creation's fate, to fulfill the law, to eradicate sin. In order to resurrect the image of God in man, they pierced his side and blood sprinkled the earth. The veil moved aside and gave life to dirt. It flowed to past and brought present to future, conquering hearts and infiltrating veins. He sowed into earth to reap heaven's cure, dominion to man, restoring his reign. So deep the nails and so painful the death that now even you can breathe his breath. And what was water has turned to blood, and what were streams have turned to floods, and all that was now is not, as you realize Christ is all you've got. This blood brings healing everywhere it goes. It's not A, B, or B, but it must be type O, because there are no clots and no blocks, just unrestricted, miraculous deliverance to the afflicted. And all of those who were before admitted become outpatients of victorious witness with a new talk, a new walk, a new ID, loose from sin, free from chains. They pass the IV. They live in legacy, destroying exclusion, spreading the good news that all qualify for blood transfusion.
That was deep, man. I wish we had some snaps. We're going to get some snaps up in there. You know what I'm saying? That was deep. That was fantastic. So, hey, check this out. On this show, we give shout-outs. Let me get them shout-outs. Go.
All right, praise God, first of all. And second of all, to my Restoration Center family, I love you. Thank you so much for your faithfulness, for your support. My husband, Chris Jones, thank you so much. We've been through it to get to it, and we're going to keep going till we arrive. In Jesus' name. To Israel and Olivia, my little babies, and to Traci Fant, a community advocate, a soul marcher for everybody. Amen. I want to give a shout out to you, thanking you for everything you do and the awesome woman of God that you are, and everything God called you to do that you said, yes, here I am, send me. You get the shout out today.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you so much for being on Real Talk with Traci Fant. And that's Real Talk.
Guy Fieri has an awesome new user-friendly mobile website that is designed to help folks better understand Obamacare and how it impacts them. The website is thehealthinsurancesource.com. It's really easy and allows folks to see all the plans quickly and easily, and even pull down a subsidy, which lowers your monthly costs from the government if they're eligible for it. And if they see a plan that they like, they can apply right online at thehealthcare.gov.
And Julie, check this out. I found an awesome chiropractor, and I want to tell our audience about him. Chris Chiropractor Services. That's right, Dr. Chris. He has a fall family chiropractic special, $20 for chiropractic visits. The initial visit is just $10, $20 per adult, and then enjoy $20 family visits up to 6 people as often as you like. So, hey, call Dr. Chris today, 864-214-1227. He's located in Taylor, South Carolina.
Gossip like a female. Turn around what he heard and then go retell. Switching up the details. Tell it was raised around OGs. That's a female trait. Female trait. Female trait. Female trait. That's a female trait. Hit a real man that gossip like a female. Turn around what he heard and then go retell.
All right, that song right there was Female Trait by my boy, The Voice Box. And hey, my next guest is a phenomenal husband and wife poetry duo who have made a big name for themselves in the upstate, and they need our help. Here to discuss their fundraiser are the ever so cool and unique Unified Soul Poets, a.k.a. Moody Black and Kimmy the Goddess, and they're joined also
Hello.
their son Zen.
Yeah, we
What's
got
up,
Zen
family?
in the
What's up?
house.
How y'all doing?
Yeah,
We're
we
doing
good.
all right.
It's great. It's great. Welcome to the show. So, hey, you guys got a fundraiser going on, right?
That's
Yes,
right.
we do.
All right, he howling like a wolf and everything. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's laying the life what we do,
That's
man.
how you got to get excited, though. You got to howl like a wolf on this world.
But it's a project on music and poetry, just life music, you know what I'm saying? Real life music. As you can see, we got real life going on right now. We got Zen Boogie.
Oh, yeah.
He had to roll with us today. He's saying the life was going on.
He's trying to whisper something to you,
I
Daddy.
know,
Pay
right?
attention to him now.
But we just trying to raise some money for this project. We feel like it's unique.
Don't hit the button.
Yeah,
Don't hit any buttons.
Don't hit the button, son.
Yeah, just, you want to
But
hit the buttons.
it's actually a unique project we're trying to put together with hip hop, neo soul, just all kind of just everything, like a combo of everything.
So we're calling this project a Neo Global Project because for those who aren't familiar with our work, we encompass, like he said, R&B, neo soul, pop, hip hop, just everything in there. And so what we're trying to convey with our project and getting this out, especially in light of everything that's going on in the world, just so much negativity and so much, almost like a dark cloud going on. So we're trying to come with some positivity, some strength, showing, love and unity, and, just really starting with individual selves and getting the family unit, that foundation, that building block back on point.
All right. Well, shout out to Unity. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? Because we
Yes.
really need it in this day and time.
Seriously.
We really need it. I posted on Facebook yesterday. I was like, last week we was out holding hands and saying, I can't breathe and doing die-ins. This week we fighting over Jordan.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
We got to do better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got it's got to be more than just for the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we as a people, man, we got to stick together more than just for the moment.
Right.
You guys have been in this game for a long time. I've known you for at least 5 years, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I knew you guys before you got married, before you had Zen,
Right.
all that stuff, and I've totally supported you all. But it's all about,
And we appreciate your support.
Oh, yeah, I know.
That's what it's all
For
about.
real.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about. It's about becoming family. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw you guys with the fundraiser online, I said, you know what? I can have them come in and basically talk about it because I know you have a deadline.
Yes, we are down to about 14 days now, and with what the campaign, the Indiegogo campaign, so we need the funds because we want to put out a quality project. We could easily just go to some home studio, put a bunch of something just slap and glue together, but it's low quality, not really what's representing what we want to put out there. It's about putting strength and quality out there. So we need help. Bottom line, we need help. We need help for production. We need help to employ musicians. We need help for video. We got a documentary
Shout out
going
to
on.
man, that's in the house. He's
You
filming
know,
right now for our
yeah,
documentary.
what's up.
Easy Rock.
Yeah, producers.
See, wink at the camera like.
So if anybody has ever put together an album, a music project, they know how extensive, that you need things, so the Indiegogo campaign, Moody and Kimby album, go to the Indiegogo campaign, go on our link. We have Team Moody and Kimby on Facebook for those who want to contribute. And we have everything, we're offering perks, so it's not getting something for nothing, right? So we're offering you to, from $1 to $5 to get the download before anybody else, to exclusives, to paintings by Emerge Arts, has even contributed his talents, to help us with this campaign. We've even put out a package where we'll write a song for you,
Right.
I might need to get on that.
Right.
So it's like we have so much, like I said, it's not something for nothing, but we really just asking people to believe in us, to believe in unity, to believe in love, to believe in real music and substance, because that's what we're putting out there. And it's going to get put out there. It's going to get put out there.
And just get what you can. I think people get scared of big numbers. That you just, if you just give $1, if 200 people give $1, it's $200.
I know, that's right. And the thing is, if you got like 5,000 Facebook friends.
Hello.
I got 2 pages.
That's what I'm saying. Come on, everybody, just give them $1.
Pages,
That's why we had a $1 campaign for ThinkTwice.org. It did pretty good, but I'm like, I got like 5,000 friends. Y'all don't just sit around and wait for me to post jobs. Come on, help a sister out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's more to ThinkTwice.org than that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Than just posting jobs. We do so much in the community, and probably 98% of what we do comes out of my pocket.
And next time you do something, let us know.
Oh yeah, I know y'all. You all support everything. Yeah, I truly appreciate it.
No doubt.
So hey, I ain't trying to rush y'all, but y'all got the little kid in the studio.
I know, right? He's
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get him out of here.
He's doing all kind of
He's
stuff.
hype. He's up in the video.
It's real life.
That's what's
And
up.
y'all, definitely get on YouTube. We try to get those numbers up. YouTube.com. Type in Moody and Kimby Unwind, the video to unwind. It's like we wanted a home video feel, so it's like that, but just capture a day in the life. You know what we do, as you can see right now with the kid running around here.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. Y'all support us, please.
Real people
appreciate
doing
it.
real music.
Well, Steph, and I want y'all to give some shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave without giving the shout outs. I know we kind of rushing because you got a little 3-year-old up in here jumping, climbing all on the walls.
Yeah.
But give me some shout outs.
Man, shout out to the whole Upstate Raw, Let's Get It
Let's
poets.
get it.
All our supporters, those been contributing and being with us since day one, like Traci Fant, like my man Ezra. Shout out to Sway because they do the editing and stuff, the video. Shout out to Janice. Just everybody who's been supporting us, just really contributing.
And everybody that's contributed to the campaign thus far, we love you. We love you.
Appreciate it.
Everybody that is going to contribute to the campaign, we love you, and we don't even know you. So thank you in advance. Thank you in advance.
No doubt.
UnifiedSoulPoets.net. Check us out. See the campaign.
Team Moody and Kimby
Support.
Support you guys. And hey, you guys got my support. Mad love to you, fam.
No
Thank
doubt.
you for being on Real Talk
And
with
open
Traci
mic
Fant.
tonight.
Open mic
Coffee
tonight.
Underground every
Coffee
Sunday, 7 o'clock.
$5, right?
Downtown. $5.
Only
Get in.
$5.
You guys support Moody and Kimby, Unified Soul Poets, Upstate Poets. How y'all do it, Raw?
Upstate Raw, let's get
Raw,
it.
let's
Get it.
All right, thanks for being on Real Talk with Traci Fant.
Thank you.
Hey, that's Real Talk.
Let's get it.
Thank you.
I'm so done with you. Soapy water, baby. Washing my hands. Oh, yeah. Had a nerve to cheat between the sheets with a bimbo. Caught you with your birthday suit and your Timbo. Heard you been a cheat, been a dog, been a flirt. But I had to see it for myself, and Lord knows it hurt. Smoked the whole box of Newports to get my nerves right. Back to join the gym, get my self-esteem and curves right. I wish I never met you. Over time, I forget you.
That song right there was Washing My Hands by Daisy Cash. That's brand new. And hey, that's produced also by the Voice Box. Support Lions Club. They're going to be in here probably sometime in January, like the whole crew. We're going to get all of them in here. And we're going to talk about their music and videos and just everything. Support. And speaking of support, my next guest, man, he needs no introduction. Please welcome to the show once again, Mr. Alpheus Anderson in Greenville's own The Voice champion. I'm calling him a champion, you know what I'm saying? And we followed him deep, you know what I'm saying? Greenville went hard for Delvin Choice. Welcome, you guys.
Hey.
What's up?
Nothing much.
So what's going on? Y'all got this big event coming up, man. Alpheus, you do events like every weekend, and I heard that they're just on point. Everything you do is like sharp, dynamic,
goodness.
everything. I've heard so much. I'm gonna have to come and check it out though. It's tomorrow, right?
Tracy used to do me up on Thanksgiving. You didn't come. I had
was
a
sick.
seat for you. I had macaroni
Tell
and
her
cheese.
I was sick as I don't know what. For
That's
real.
an excuse.
I'm just not really feeling better. I didn't even do a show. I've been sick, seriously.
You feel better?
I'm feeling better. I had like an upper respiratory infection, and it was just really, it just had me down for a while.
Wow.
Well, you got back up again, huh?
Hey, I got back
Can't
up,
keep
and
a
that's
good
what it's
woman
all
down.
about.
That's
You
what
know
it's
that.
about.
You know that. So,
I'm excited about tomorrow. It's a Christmas event, our first ever Christmas production, Christmas concert, and what we did really within 24 hours pulled together so many artists, so many worship leaders, and Delvin will be there tomorrow, just helping Pure in Heart celebrate Christmas in a special way.
that's what's up. So people can expect dynamic, right?
Dynamic. I mean,
The ultimate Christmas show.
it was gonna be laid
It ain't gonna be
back.
like the Charlie Brown Christmas special, is it?
A mixture of Charlie Brown
That's
Christmas.
what's up.
'Cause we got the kids that's going to be there.
Okay.
You know, we have a team Team Pure in Heart's going to be there. Again, artists like Delvin will be there, and Joshua Rogers from Sunday Best
Oh wow,
will be
that's what's
there,
up.
and
You gonna sing y'all on the pew? That's what he finna do.
Okay, and
He's
what you tell me what you finna do?
What
Mr.
am I?
Choice, because I've been trying to get you on the show for like, let me see, I've been on air for 8 months. I've been trying to get you on the show for like 8 months. You know what I'm saying? And
That's what people tell me.
yeah, I've been
People
trying
tell me
for real.
that,
I was like-
people been trying to send me emails and everything. Hold on for a second. Can we turn the headphones down?
Yeah, go ahead.
Turn it up. There we go. Praise the Lord. But nah, I am doing as much as possible. Just doing a lot of local stuff right now, getting that out of the way. My December month is done. So tonight and tomorrow night, I'll be at Grill 33 for a Soulful Christmas, which myself and my partner in crime, Big Ted Sherrod, we started last year. And basically it's to not only bring awareness to the lack there of Christmas gifts and clothes for children who are in the foster care system, but also just to bring awareness at that time last year to the foster care system to see how important it is to get children in a great home so that they can have a bright future. And so this year, we are doing it again, but this year to be at Grill 33, 8 o'clock tonight, and also tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is more centered towards, couples versus it being, for just like everybody. So if you don't have anything going on a Monday night, come see us there. Ticket prices, I don't remember. You can go to asoulfulchristmas.net. I believe that's what it is. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I've been doing that, and I also leave in January to go back to New York to start working on my first project, which I'm very, very excited about. So y'all be on the lookout on that, and besides that, doing as much as I can for my brother Alpheus. A lot of people don't know the relationship between he and I, but he's been there along with a few others from the jump. So whenever Alpheus call, if I can do, I do, and if I can't do, I find a way to make it happen anyway.
That's what's up. And a lot of people don't know, but before the whole voice thing, remember you sung for me at my Black History Month event?
I sure did.
Swing Low, Sweet Chariot.
Sure did.
Yeah, so that was about, gosh, I don't know how many years ago it was, about 5 years maybe. 4 or 5 years ago. So Alpheus, what's the cost tomorrow?
Free 99.
That's what's up.
And
Because Jesus paid the cost, huh?
yes, he did. Doors open at 6:30, and so it's at Poplar Springs Baptist Church in Simpsonville.
So we got two separate things going on.
Yeah.
So, but Delvin will be at both of them.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know how he has a helicopter.
I told you. I said if there's a way if I can't be there, I will find a way to be there.
That's what's up. So what
Yeah.
time is yours?
Doors open at 6:30.
6:30.
And we'll have a hard start at 6:45.
Can you please tell them what that means?
It means
Exactly.
we'll start at 6:45, not
what's up.
6:46.
Not 647.
Not 6:47.
No. See, and that's another thing. I just wanna get on the soapbox right quick and talk about that whole CPT, cause my thing is that I've been taught that you're supposed to do things in excellence, and you know how we were raised. God is a God of order, and if there's confusion, then I don't see where there's room for
venting.
You know what I'm saying? I'm venting, and the reason why I'm venting is because it's time out for things to not be starting on time. If you got somebody coming up there driving all the way from Spartanburg, if you have people driving all these different places, be very cognizant of everything that you have going on.
Let me tell you, let me add to that. When you have an appearance on a radio show, like this show, we've had guests that got here, you know, I asked them to be here at a certain time. They get here after 3 or whatever, and I'm just like, you were my first guest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that goes with everything in life. It's business. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about CPT, because I was raised the same way.
Yeah.
I'm even at work like 30 minutes early.
Come on now.
Because
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
anything might jump off. You know,
Yeah.
they might say whoever's here 30 minutes early can go home tonight.
Yeah.
Man, that'll be a blessing, right?
Yeah.
And in my hand right here, I have Pure in Heart Revolution Project. It's a magazine.
It's just commemorative magazine. We did our last live recording in August,
Okay.
and then you know I gave you some music this time.
Right. Oh yeah.
I'm always
definitely.
bearing gifts, and
I'm gonna play this music too. I wish I could play it right now.
Tracy, that CD won it. Devin's on that project, but
Yeah.
actually won the album that was nominated and won the Stella Award in 2012.
Speaking of the Stella Awards, you got it up
Vote.
again, right?
Listen, if you're listening
right.
and you don't mind taking out 2 minutes, visit thestellaAwards.com and vote for Kurt Franklin, Erica Campbell, Kiara Sheard, and Donna Lawrence, but vote for us, category 24,
That's what's up.
Pure in Heart.
Category 24, you guys. If you're
Yeah,
listening,
that'll
even
mean
if
a
you're
lot.
not listening, if
Call
you're not
them.
listening and you hear about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't be like, well, I ain't hear it on the show. Still, though, if you know about it, if you see it on his Facebook page, which I saw it, you know what I'm saying, vote for him, because, hey, it's all about community supporting each other.
Yeah.
He's Greenville, man. He's already got a Stella. A Stella, right? Is it with the A or
Stellar.
Stellar?
It depends on where you're from.
That's what's up. I just call it a big award that, you know what I'm saying, that put you on.
Yeah.
Because really, I mean, you're amongst greats in the building. I mean,
Yeah, it's an honor to always go to the Stellars or the Dove Awards.
Yeah.
that's what's
Or
up.
the Grammys.
Oh, glory. Huh?
And we don't say we're from Atlanta. We say we're from Greenville, from the
That's what's up. I
upstate.
bet I never hear y'all say y'all from Atlanta.
Nah, man.
Not even if you move to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Still represent Greenville, because, you know, Greenville is all about, man, people. That's all we got to do. We got to catch on to it. We got to catch on to support. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no major big time celebrities here. Ain't nobody got time to have no big head. Ain't nobody better than nobody else.
Nope.
We all trying to make it to the top. Why not make it to the top together?
Together,
You know what I'm saying? Because
many
hey,
members, one body.
exactly. I mean, you can make it by yourself, but you're gonna be lonely.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It's, you know, so Delvin, when you went to California, you did all that traveling with the voice and everything. A lot of people trying to get in touch with you. A lot of people supporting you and everything. That feeling right there. What resonated in your heart when you saw all that support?
Number one, I think the biggest thing for me during that time was to see how social media changed for a specific amount of time. It went from all the violence, drama, baby mama drama, fights, and it went from that to vote for Delvin or vote for this or support him, this, that, and the third. Not saying that it was about me, but to see that.
You can say it was about you.
But no. But just being able to see like how one person could affect so many people and give so much hope to so many people in that span of time was amazing. That's why I don't take my placement for granted. I don't take my platform for granted, regardless of what happens here, today, wherever, understanding that what you do from that day on basically counts.
Exactly.
You know, so being on stage, and every time y'all saw me on TV, I was always myself. That's the thing, you know, because a lot of times we see a lot of our friends, a lot of people that we know, a lot of acquaintance, you know, out on TV doing stuff, and it's just like, bro, that's not you. You're not acting like yourself. You have completely compromised who you were to be somebody that you were not destined to be. So for me, you know, like I find so much joy in being able to go somewhere else and be myself and be accepted for who I am, regardless of if I'm from Greenville, if I'm from Spartanburg, Anderson, Seneca, it does not matter. And so, and one thing I urge a lot of people to do is like, if take time out to go to other places.
Oh, yeah.
Because if it's not working for you here, that doesn't mean that life cannot happen for you somewhere else. But don't leave from here bitter.
Exactly.
You know?
Leave from here better.
Leave from here better, and also leave from here with the understanding of just like, yo, when I leave from here, if I were to come back, what am I bringing back with me so that I can help change?
Exactly.
You know?
And it's all about helping change. Alpheus, you've traveled a lot. You've seen a lot of people. You've met a lot of people. You've been a lot of places. What helps you stay grounded? Because I'm going to tell you, Devin, this is no lie. Before I met Alpheus, people was like, oh, he's stuck up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna partner with you, yada, yada, yada. Man, we had a long conversation, and our hearts kind of like met in between, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he didn't know me from Adam, and I didn't know him from Adam. But like I told him, I don't like to listen to what other people have to say about people.
Give somebody else
I
give them
want
a
to know.
chance.
I want to know you. So what keeps you grounded?
Oh my goodness, it's interesting. I've heard, surprisingly, you'd be surprised. You may see the glory in individuals, but you may not know the story. And that's not just a cliche. Some people may be a nervous wreck, but it's interpreted as that person is being cocky, and so it's all in the filter, it's all in the interpretation. But what keeps me grounded is I'm not impressed with myself.
Yeah.
I think that's what kind of keeps me grounded. You know what I'm saying?
And I go to bed with me. I wake up with me, and I know my strengths and I know my weaknesses. And but I'm confident in my own lane. It's Lex Rex over here, and so I'm just good at staying in my own little lane. It may come across as I don't know, arrogant, but really I'm just confident in my little lane, and I'm just going and
See, that's how I am.
trying to hit my assignment.
Exactly. That's how I am. You know, I tell people all the time, I've never been a clique person, but I've been a team person.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been
It's
on
a
the basketball
difference.
team.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's a difference.
Exactly. I've never been a clique person. You know what I'm saying? Like, ran with one group or whatever and thought I was this and that. But as a team, man, I'll be one of the best players you have. But I'm all about being on a good team, too. I tell my friends all the time, man, come on. This right here, to me, my team is the best team to be on because you know what? We don't act like we better than anybody else. We're going to do what we need to do to help the community. We're going to help other people evolve. But then on top of that, we're going to evolve as well.
Right.
Because God doesn't give you any kind of blessings. God doesn't give you all these blessings to hold on to.
Yep.
This is mine, mine, mine. No, he gives it to you to pour out to others so that you can also receive. Julie, you got anything? Because you're over there and I know you're thinking. Julie, say something, ask him something. You wanted Devin on this show for doggone 18 months, and we only been on air for 8 months.
Turn up.
That's
Well,
what's up.
he don't want to hear what I want to ask. Can you give us a little snippet of something?
Oh,
Oh, you know, we always catch people like that, too. Hold up, yeah, so
Well,
you
hold
have
on.
to sing on the show.
I can do it. We can do it before we leave. You want me to do it right now?
Yeah.
We're about to.
Are you about to leave right now? Let's see. Snippet. Always remember.
Wait, hold up. You got to start over. Okay, go.
Is that too low? Always remember Jesus, Jesus. Always keep him on your mind. That's the biggest thing that you have to remember. Oh, I got claps. Yeah. You really. That's what grounds. I think that's another thing. I can speak for Alpheus on that. That's what grounds us. Even when we are at our lowest places in life, people say, "Yo, man, I want to be an artist. I want to be successful. I want to be on TV. I want this. I want that." And I grew up listening to my parents always say to me, "To whom much is given, much is required."
Right.
And I never understood that until I started doing what I do now for a living, praise God. And so I get on the show and I'm like just waiting. I never forget. I don't know. I'm maybe misquoting it, but I remember reading somewhere in the Bible where it was speaking about don't be anxious to paraphrasing. Don't be anxious to have a seat with the kings, because in your anxiousness comes foolery. But wait on the moment when you're called on, basically, because that's your time. And so, so I've just been patiently waiting. patiently waiting. You have those moments where you just go places just to be seen. And I had those moments where I was just like, yo, I just want to go so I can be a part of the number.
Right.
Then I had that moment when they called me to come on season 6. And I was able to have rightful place in the show for my designated time on the show. And people will get upset. People got frustrated as to why, why you got kicked off or whatever the case may be. But I will tell you this, in all honesty, I was at so much peace this season versus during season 5.
Yeah.
But
because it's all in God's time.
It's all in God's timing, but you know when your assignment is done when you're connected. That's the thing. Right. If you're not connected, and what I mean by being connected, if you don't have like that open line of communication with God, if your relationship is not at that place, not saying that mine is picture perfect, but I know when I talk to him, and I know when he talks to me, and the whole time, like you can me and Al talked, and people don't know that before I stepped on stage doing any of the any of the lives, we started talking the most during that time. We were talking a lot beforehand, but like while I was doing the show, me and Alphys would talk every day before I would step on stage to do my live shows, before I would do rehearsals, before, I would do playoffs, whatever the case may be. I talked to him. I talked to my parents. I talked to one of my other friends in Charlotte. I had my core group of people who I talked to who kept me grounded. You know what I'm saying? And that is the thing. That's why it is very evident that nothing can separate you if you stay connected. But it's a catch to it. You can't just try to hold on to something and you're not trying to put your own best foot forward. If you don't make that choice to stay connected, then it won't work. So that's my biggest thing to everybody. In order for you to continue to live out your dream, in order for you to have a dream and it become whatever it is that you want it to be, number one, you have to stay connected to the one that gave you the dream.
Exactly. And a lot of people, like you said, you had that, you already knew your connection. No question about it. Question about it. And like you said, there's great responsibility, that comes with that. I have a great responsibility that I carry, throughout the community. A lot of times when if I want to go off on somebody in a restaurant or grocery store, I got to remember who I am. Remember who God has molded me to be. And I say, that's okay. I don't care if you burn my, whatever. It's fine. I'll eat it just like it is. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, 10 years ago? But with what you carry is great responsibility.
Not even 10 years ago. If you would catch me 10 days ago, I'm steady
That's
evolving.
what I'm saying. So Alfie, as far as you and you evolving and becoming the person you are and trying to become a better person, mentoring so many young people.
Yeah.
I know you've been out before and some waitress or whatever did something to you in front of the kids or whatever. Did you have to kind of say, you know what?
Absolutely. But you know what? There's something that I know in me that's God given. Because I work with kids.
Oh yeah.
And so I think there's a huge sense of empathy and also compassion. And I see the gap. I see the gap even in the two. It's very unfortunate. The man that shot the two officers.
Right.
Man, that's huge. But then my heart goes out to both parties. I see the gap, and I have empathy and compassion and grace, and so I think that carries me a long ways. Because if you give grace, you get grace.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And so that's just kind of how I roll. And I know that's come from my parents. And that's just something that never leaves me. Wow. And so that's so you ain't gonna. I'm not gonna cuss nobody out.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, like I said, like Delvin said, probably 10 days ago. Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you because y'all already know what happened with me a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And you seen the how it went in such a big eruption over, and I tell people this, over something that is common that should not be common.
Exactly.
You know?
But you overcame that, you know what I'm saying?
But the reason why I
But I
overcame...
know it was rough because that's why I asked you to call me. You never called me. I was like, call me.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to say something to you because, you know, something similar like that happened to me before. And being a public figure, someone in the community, people look for that one thing like, you're not perfect. You're like, no, I'm not perfect.
Never told you.
And I've never
told you I was. But,
exactly.
But this is what I tell people, and I would say this a lot when I would go to the church that I led worship at. They have a thing every year where they take thousands of youth to Daytona, Florida, for a big conference, and every time they would see us, they would just be like, oh, and I would stop them literally in their tracks and just be like, yo, chill. I'm just a normal person just like you. I just have an assignment that's in front of you.
Right.
But you're going to be taking my place soon. So that's the thing that, you know, not dumbing yourself down, but just continue to remind people like, yo, we all are human, but the only thing that is different is that my job is different from your job, but we all working towards the same goal. So if you put me on a pedestal, then I'm not the one that's fallen. You're the one that's fallen because you put me up there in the place where I shouldn't have been in the first place.
Exactly.
So, you know, not ignoring the situation, but understanding that, like, yo, the moments where I did want to just be like, bruh, Al, I'm trying to tell you right now, bro, if I get another phone call about this stupid comment, but you can't do that. And so you allow, what the Bible says, hold my peace and let the Lord fight my battle.
Everything in this world only lasts 2 weeks anyway. 2 weeks tops. It'll go away.
Not even 2 weeks. Exactly. You know why? Because we control what's being populated. We control what's trending.
Right.
So if you ignore it, then it'll pass away. So just like, I still want to know where our girls at. Okay, that's when the girls that was kidnapped.
Oh, I know, right? Where are they? Because I said that a couple of weeks ago. But check this out. On this show, man, we give shout-outs. We about to have to wrap it up. So go on and give me some mad shout-outs. And Delvin, Alpheus, you know we got to have you guys back on.
For sure. Al, you start first.
Oh, always my wife and my family.
That's it. Of course, my mom, my dad, all of my family members, my beautiful girlfriend, you know, I love you. Also, like to shout out Pure Heart.
The Source at 105.7 FM.
Oh, I got Pure Heart.
Your chance to speak out and be heard is back. Occupy the Microphone returns Mondays 8 to 9 p.m.
Where are our girls at, boy?
Occupy the Microphone.
Are you a fan of The Source? Visit our Facebook page.
No, I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
FM 9 today.
media controls what we think about, bro.
We'll find all guides of community.